Oh, hey guys. Didn't see you there. Welcome to Screenburn TV. I'm your host, Anselmo. I know, it's been a while. I don't know how long it's been, but it's been a while since you've seen my face on this screen, this beautiful face. But yeah, I'm here to talk about Final Fantasy. I know, right? So, a couple of my friends on Facebook were talking about what their favorite the top 5 Final Fantasies. And it got me a thinking, what are my top 5 Final Fantasies? Now I'd say there's probably a concrete top 5 or top 6 that kind of rotate, but as of this moment, as of April 25th, 2018, these are my top 5 Final Fantasy games. A couple of rules. This is only main series for me. This is only main series. This is only numerical series. So, no spin-offs, no sequels. Just the main games. So yeah, let's start with number 5, which is Final Fantasy V. It's kind of funny. Final Fantasy V. Okay, I didn't play this game until, well, obviously, pretty much nobody played this game until it came out on GBA, unless you worked on, at least you worked on a translation for a ROM before then, which is a possibility. But yeah, it didn't get an official release until the early 2000s. I forgot when. Probably like 2003 or 4 or something like that. On the Game Boy Advance. And oh boy, I love this game. It's probably the funniest Final Fantasy. Like, it actually has like a purposeful comedic tone to it. But of course, in classic Japanese RPG fashion, like, the story is actually super dark, and like, the villain is probably the most brutal, powerful, evil villain in the entire series. But the tone of the story and the character is full of levity and physical comedy and puns, and it's very Dragon Questy in that aspect, where it's like very lighthearted and very funny, but the story is actually pretty brutal when you actually look at the story. And the job system, it wasn't the first Final Fantasy with a job system. It wasn't the first video game, for that matter, but it definitely wasn't the first Final Fantasy with a job system. That was 3, or 1. I don't really consider 1 a job system, because you can't change it. You can only pick your jobs in the beginning of the game. Excuse me. I'm drinking a Coca-Cola. But 5 did it right. Oh, boy. That's probably my favorite job system, like, ever. Bravely Default had a pretty cool job system. But Bravely Default isn't as fun as Final Fantasy V. I just love, like, being able to change job systems, at will, and being able to, like, keep abilities from previous jobs, and, like, use them while you're in another job, so you can, like, customize jobs. It was dope. So cool. Yeah, I really like number 5. When it came out on GBA, I probably played it like 2 or 3 times, like, in a row. I really liked it. I thought it was like laugh out loud funny sometimes. And had some really cool character deaths as well. Final Dungeon is my favorite, but it was pretty cool. I like it. Number 5, Final Fantasy V. Number 4, Final Fantasy IX. I know. Some people are like, what the hell, Final Fantasy IX is number 1, you stupid man. I don't like this channel anymore. That's okay. I'm not asking you to. But I still really love Final Fantasy IX. Like I said, these top 5, they fluctuate. They fluctuate. I mean, in a couple months, Final Fantasy IX might be my number 1. I don't know. But regardless, I really love Final Fantasy IX. It has really, really solid characters. Really, really great character arcs, which a lot of Final Fantasies don't have the best character arcs. I mean, sometimes the characters just kind of... you don't really change, okay? But in Final Fantasy IX, all the characters are totally different at the end of the story than they were at the beginning, which I really liked. The music, so good. The whole aesthetic, like a return to the medieval, because I mean it was the official passing of the old guard. I mean, 8 was definitely almost a completely new guard. I knew Amatsu was still there, but pretty much everyone else, it was just like, this is the direction we're going, like it or not. I liked 8, but that's a whole nother story. But yeah, 9 was kind of their swan song. I mean, the battle system... slow. So slow. Oh my god, it's so slow. I mean, I love Final Fantasy IX, but oh boy, the battle system, like you can turn that bitch all the way up to the fastest battle speed and you're still like, yeah, it's ridiculous. And also the trance system is garbage. I don't care what anyone says. It's terrible. It's terrible. But those are like 2 problems. Those are just 2 out of the entire game. That's impressive. So yeah, I really like 9. The characters, the music, the story, the villain. I loved it all. Oh yeah, the equipment system with the learning abilities from equipment. I like that one. I like that a lot. Okay. I mean, what else is there to say about 9? It's awesome. Number 3. Final Fantasy VII. Number 3, Final Fantasy VII. I've replayed this game so many times. Like, I think just with that fact alone, it has to be in my top 5. Like... I don't even know. I don't even know if like I really, really, really like. It's not one of the greatest games that like. I don't know. I really like it, obviously, because I've played it so many times. But it's far from perfect, which is why I'm kind of okay with this remake that's been apparently in production. Whenever we get that in 2029 or whatever, but that's why I'm kind of okay with it because the game. It's not perfect. So that's just something. But yeah, I love this game. The music, so good. The story, I like the story. But the battle system, it's probably one of my favorite battle systems. And the whole materia thing, I love the materia combo system. And yeah, the battle system, it's just so fast paced. Unlike 9. Look at a U9. But yeah, 7's battle system, it's fast, it's dynamic, but it's still turn-based, which is nice. But yeah, I mean, what can you say about Final Fantasy VII? It's iconic as heck. Like, what else can you say about it? Final Fantasy VII. Da-da-da-da. Number 2. Number 2 is Final Fantasy VI. Final Fantasy VI or Final Fantasy 3, whatever. Yeah, oh man, Final Fantasy VI. Just an all-around epic, like, it pushed the limits of, first of all, it pushed the limits of the Super Nintendo. Like what they were able to do with the sprite work alone and the music alone with MIDI and sprites. That's crazy. Like, that's great. That's crazy. They did a really good job. I liked it a lot. Probably the best ensemble storied cast. I really like the ensemble cast. And how, like, yeah, Terra arguably is the main character, but she's not the main protagonist, I guess. Yeah, I like that everyone had their own story, and everyone's backstory you can go into pretty in depth, optionally. It's all optionally. Then Kafka, awesome. It's just an epic. Plus, I have fond memories of it. That's great. I loved the Magicite system, which was kind of like a reverse materia kind of thing. That was really good. I just love the characters. I love the music. I love the art. It's just really good. Now I want to play it. All right. So number one, my favorite Final Fantasy. It's Final Fantasy IV. I thought. I love Final Fantasy IV. That was the first Final Fantasy I played, or I saw, at a friend's house. Long ago. I was like, what is going on? What is going on? These people are... It's like you're reading a book. It's like you're reading a book, but you're playing it at the same time? What the heck is going on? What is this? I love Final Fantasy IV. The music... Oh, that's so good. That's some good music. Oh, the story... It's like... perfect... Oh, it's just like perfect, like simple, elegant... Oh, so good. Cecil? I think it's Cecil. I think it's Cecil. Whatever. Great character. Kain, awesome. Rosa, awesome. Everyone in the game is awesome. Even the remake they did, the 3D remake, was like even better. Like they somehow remade the game. That's why I kind of have hope for the Final Fantasy VII remake, because it's like they remade 4 from the ground up, changed a good amount of things except for the battle system, and it just got better. So yeah, I really love Final Fantasy IV. It's just like when I think of Final Fantasy, I think of Final Fantasy IV. I don't really have a lot to say about it. I mean, let's go through. I love the music. Love the characters. Love the story. Oh, so good. I love the twists and the turns. Yeah, that's my list. I don't really have anything else to say. So, if you wanted to make a list, you could put it in the comment thing below where I am, and then I can respond to it, and then we can have a civil conversation about our differing opinions, or maybe our opinions that are the same, and we can come together and have a good time. But hey, don't take my word for it. Thanks for watching.